You do not need eggs, you do not need butter to make this yummy looking chocolate and vanilla cake recipe. Welcome back to my channel. Now this is my pan. I'm just going to grease it with butter or vegetable oil. If you're using vegetable oil, sprinkle a little bit of flour. I'm going to place my parchment paper into my pan and get ready for the main process. This will help my cake slide out easily after baking. I want you to thumbs up this video, consider subscribing, do like and share to help more people learn about this easy cake recipe. I call it lazy man cake. You need 125 ml of any vegetable oil of your choice and 100 grams of sugar. You can use brown sugar, but I'm using normal sugar. Just use whatever sugar you like. You can use brown, you can use the normal white sugar. I added 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and 150 ml of warm milk. Please do not use cold milk. You can use warm milk or you can use normal temperature milk. I'm going to go on now to add in my dry ingredients. I'm using 150 grams of flour, half tablespoon of baking powder. Then I'm going to go on now to add in 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa butter. We are going to sieve this into our wet ingredients and mix our butter together. This butter will not take you more than 5 minutes to make, especially if you have your ingredients already measured and kept aside. 5 minutes, you are done and you get your chocolate cake into the oven. It's so easy. Now our butter is ready, fully mixed. You do not need any special equipment to mix. If you do not have a standing mixer, you do not have a whisk, you do not have a hand mixer, just use a spoon or a spatula, whatever you have in your kitchen that can stir this butter well for you and mix all the ingredients together evenly, they will do. So it is a very easy chocolate cake recipe that does not require any special equipment, just a bowl and the normal ingredients in your kitchen. Your chocolate cake is ready. So I'm going to get all my butter into the pan, and once I've gotten my butter into the pan, I'm going to make sure that I spread the butter. Because of the unsweetened cocoa butter, my butter is thick. I'm going to bake in an oven of 170 degrees Celsius for 50 minutes, and this is what we get. This cake, it's so yummy. Put in a toothpick or a skewer to check if it is baked. If it comes out clean, we know our chocolate cake is ready. Now we want to check a full view of this chocolate cake, so we're going to take it out of my pan and let's check how fluffy it looks. Is it really worth it? Can I make chocolate cake without butter, without eggs? I'm somebody that used to think that, see, if you don't add eggs into your cake will not come out fine. But this 2 cake recipe has cancelled that idea in my mind, and I know that just with the right ingredients of your flour, vegetable oil and sugar, you have a yummy cake recipe on your table, be it chocolate, be it vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So now this is my chocolate cake. It is ready. It looks so yummy and so appealing. If you want to take your chocolate cake to the next level, you can add your chocolate cake ganache. Very easy to make. Get your chocolate bar from the store and melt in boiling hot water, stirring continuously until you get a silky smooth look like this. Adding like 2 tablespoons of any milk of your choice. It will just melt into the milk and you have something to spread on your chocolate cake. If you have sprinkles and you sprinkle it onto this cake, you have a birthday cake ready for somebody already. So it's as easy as that. So that is for that. This chocolate cake is so nice. I use dark chocolate to coat my chocolate, which is on the healthy side, more on the healthy side. And cutting into the cake, you will see how moist this cake looks. It is so moist that you could literally feel the moist from the screen. You could see how moist it is from the screen. We are going on now to our vanilla cake without oven, without egg and without butter. I'm preparing my pan likewise for my vanilla cake, and make sure you prepare your pan first before baking. It makes it easy for you to bake all the way through. Now let's go. The ingredients are a bit different. I'm using 150 grams of sugar for this one. I'm going now to add my vegetable oil, 125 ml of vegetable oil. I'm going to add my vanilla essence. Of course, it's vanilla cake, so what flavor do you expect me to use? 125 ml of semi-skimmed milk. You can use full cream, but I'm using semi-skimmed milk. I'm going to stir continuously until I have an even mixture before I go on now to add in my dry ingredients. Now for these recipes, one thing you must take note of is their measurements. The measurement is key. If you do not get the measurement right, your cake will not come out nice. It won't. It will be somehow. So that's why I'm writing the measurement on the screen so that you won't miss out on any bit of it. So I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of salt to this recipe. I'm going to sieve all of this dry ingredients rather into the wet ingredients, after which we are going to mix it together. You can make your chocolate cake and your vanilla cake in 15 minutes. Both of them will be ready to bake, and you can place both of them side by side in the oven because they both bake at the same temperature. So you can see it is so easy to make. You can make both of them in 15 minutes. I'm going to put my vanilla cake batter into my pan and bake in an oven of 170 degrees Celsius also for 45 to 50 minutes. And this is what we get. Our cake is ready. I will dip my skewer into this cake also to make sure that it is ready. And once my skewer comes out clean, if you do not have a skewer, you have a toothpick, is fine. You know your cake is ready. You can see I like dipping into different sections to make sure that my cake is cooked all the way through. So now our cake is ready. And I like being thorough, so we are not leaving it yet. We want to feel the texture. Okay, the chocolate cake came out fine. Are you sure the vanilla cake will be nice also? You need to stick around to find out. This is me checking the vanilla cake also. I removed my parchment paper. It came out so good. And looking at the cake, it looks rich, even from the screen. You know this cake you buy from a food restaurant or you buy from a shopping mall that is crumbly and really rich in texture. That is the kind of texture we got with this vanilla cake without oil. I mean, without butter and without egg. Who would have thought that keeping these two very key ingredients in your cake can give you such a soft, moist, and fluffy vanilla cake recipe? Oh my god, this looks so good. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe, and see you in my next one. And comment, tell me which of these recipes you would like to try, and tell me the one you love the most. See you in my next one. Bye bye. Good to have you here. See you next time.